sometimes you kind of want to set up what's called an arm catalepsy, where you want to just pick up someone's hand and leave it there. Because there are 1,000,001 ways to pick up someone's hand and leave it there. Charlie, can I borrow your hand just for a moment? Perfect. Now, if you were to notice that, that's right. That's it. Now that is slightly odd. I don't know if you can notice that already, just starting to set into place. But as you do, what do you notice about that?
Feels locked without being cramped.
Locked without being cramped. Thank you. And it can become just as free as it needs to be as it returns fully to So, it's what's called an arm catalepsy. It's like technically an arm catalepsy. That was a nice description. Did you hear the description? Locked without being cramped. Now, a real pure catalepsy should be able to float comfortably for a long time without the muscles becoming tired. That's the ideal. It often doesn't quite work out like that. But if you want to pick up someone's hand and leave it there, or just, there's a certain touch that's required, which is as much about you feeling what's happening as it is about you positioning what's going on. So when you feel where the arm, where the hand wants to go. What's the position of ease? And then you encourage it. Chris, can I borrow you for a second for a really quick demo? Some people are aware of the hand-to-face induction. You're aware of the hand-to-face induction? Yeah. Okay, can I borrow that? That's right. So if you notice this now, you see there are multiple points of contact, and that can just begin to drift towards your face. That's right. Only as quickly as it just happens now. Okay, now we're not going to finish that, so be fully alert, fully awake, and just... No, it's yours. Ah, thank you. So, with this, I could have, sorry Chris, to keep doing this to you, to keep getting you up and down, but this is what a lot of people will do. Look at your hand, and they're not feeling anything, they're wrenching it about and squeezing the wrist and this kind of thing, which is all uncomfortable. Whereas it's much more comfortable to just position something and allow it to. Or they'll do this. Now, with Chris, the wrist has gone back. For a lot of people, this direct force encourages people to push back. So I don't give a direct force. I'll lift slightly and bring it in, like I'm bringing it in a circle. And it comes in smoother. Does that feel smoother? Okay, thank you. But ambiguous touch, if we were to go for a handshake, you see, now there's a number of touches taking place in different places. And it starts to describe the outline of the shape of the arm as it floats in that place in space, like that. So, that's better. It's starting to get better. See, initially I wasn't really satisfied with that catalepsy for a moment. So something needed to change. There's a quality to it. So these would be classed as ambiguous touches. And thank you, and that can return. But initially with the handshake, when we went for the handshake, there's the touches there, and they guide, which is very different from if we went for a handshake. Do you see what I mean? I'm not going with your motion and flowing with your motion. Handshake comes in, and it just guides. So just little things, little bits and pieces, but it's only when you've picked up 100 people's arms and left them in place that you get a feel for it. But what's important is getting a feel for it.